What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Dredge here on the backlog. I am Base637, the as always gracious host. Now, in the last episode, we had paid off our boat after our rude awakening of just being, essentially fished up by the mayor and being told the whole situation about how our boat was wrecked. They were kind enough to give us another boat to keep our livelihood alive, and we worked out a help me help you situation. We worked off our debt by feeding the entire town, essentially by giving them some fish. Some portions of the money that we made went towards the town. And we also unlocked the dry dock to help us with our ship. And we also delivered a package to a seedy fellow on the other end of the, I would say, lake here. It's not really a lake. We delivered a fucking package to a seedy fellow across the way. There we go. Don't know what was in it. They were kind of sketchy about it. I'm sure we'll find out more in the end. But, without further ado, let's take a nap. There we go. All rested up and good to go. Alright, well, we need to get some fish. Now, before heading off, seeing as time does not move while we are at dock, we are looking for a black grouper, which is in the shallows, if I'm not mistaken. So let's undock and then get our ass back out there. We got some work to do. Roll up your sleeves there, ladies and gents. I'm sure y'all are more than eager to lend a helping hand. Fish. Fish. That's a blue mackerel. And that source depleted. Wow. There were a lot of fish just kind of chilling there for that just to be one. Like, goddamn. That is not quite what I'm looking for. I don't remember exactly what the shape of that fish was, so... You're coastal. I think that's another blue mackerel. Yeah, that's not what I need. They're in the shallow, so it might be over here. I'm figuring light blue is shallow. Those are materials. We need those. I don't have the equipment for that yet. Okay. This is good to know. Alright. Come on, fishy fishy. What, are you sure none of you want to jump right out into the boat? It might make life easier for everyone. I'm gonna get you in the end. That looks like a manta ray. Well, of course I gotta get some revenge for Steve Irwin. Not a manta ray, stingray. Blah. Potato. Move that down here, move that up here, move this over here. Come on. How often do you see like a stingray in person? Can I fit this? I can, but I can't fit anything else. Alright, well, I'm gonna want to see about heading on back down there. Hopefully those things sell for a lot, because if not, this is gonna be a very, very miserable trip. Unless I can get some smaller fish, which I can. So we're gonna make this worth our time. Okay, that was easy enough. Only one, though. That's slightly disappointing. A little underwhelming. I think you might actually be what I need. I can't by rights tell. I will figure out more once I actually talk to the fishmonger. What the hell are you? A floating buoy. It serves to mark safe passage past dangerous rocks and obscured hazards. Its dim light also provides a brief respite in the gloom of the night. Huh, neat. I mean, I'm sure once we get a better light, that'll probably solve a lot more problems than anything else on our end. Alright, bring her in, boys! I found... deeper voice. I found this book out back. Could be useful to you. Fishmonger reaches under the counter and hands you a damp, battered book. A few shimmering fish scales are stuck to the cover. Huh, neat. You are money. All I see are dollar signs when I see these things now. That's a good thing. Ooh, that was some money. Wait, I was not done talking to you yet. Or apparently I was. Love how that works. Ah, well. Okay, so if you're wanting to get if you're wanting to get a bit more out of your engines, take a look through this book on the house. That works for me. She pulls a book from a toolbox nearby and hands it to you. A few of the pages are stuck together with grease. Oh, cool. Alright, but I am looking to see about putting this in storage, I think. I don't think I need an oceanic thing yet. I do need to get the tool for getting materials, which I don't think I have that researched yet. So, I don't know. I do not know. Well, looks like we're going to be continuing on with the fishmonger's quest here. Would be nice if you told me where exactly to go. We obviously haven't seen this fish yet. I think this was the one. It's caught in the shallow. I'm in the marrow, so I'm in the right spot. It's just a matter of finding it. And I don't know if it wants to be found. And yeah, in case you were just noticing, like, the clock, I changed it to, you know, proper time. I don't feel like doing math when it comes down to telling time. It's just so much easier and translates so much better just to have it commonplace. And we got ourselves a flounder and a trophy too. You're worth more money. Oh, it's a trophy because I'm wondering if that's just a personal trophy in terms of like how big of a fish we caught. It must be, and obviously it's gonna be worth more money based on that alone, but still. Alright, well, the pools are gonna be changing, so let's see about getting some sleep. Well, that is after we hand in our catch. That's it, go on now. If you're ever hunting for a specific species, check your encyclopedia. It could have the information you need. I mean, I gathered that much. I literally did that before you even said anything, so I appreciate your tip, though. So let's see about selling off some flounder. Yeah, definitely worth more money. And flounders really ain't worth fishing. If I could find more fucking stingrays. Ooh, baby, that was good money. And the dry dock is where we do the upgrades. Remember, you don't have all the materials that... remember, you don't have all the... Remember, you don't have to have all the materials at once. You can store whatever you have right here at the dry dock. Which I don't have, but I do want to see what exactly I can get. I glossed over it last time I was in here. But rod spaces, net spaces, engine spaces, and light spaces. Okay, we're definitely going to want more light spaces. So I'm starting to get the idea of there's no new ships, just more we can do with this ship. I mean, hey, works for me. Alright, but let's take a snooze here. We've been out all day, may as well take a little nap, never hurt no one. Put someone in a better mood every now and then. Does the good old-fashioned mayor have anything to say to us? What can I do for you? I'm actually curious, what did happen to the last fisherman? The last fisherman? Oh, he was very unreliable. He'd go out at night, come back with no fish, and proceed to sleep all day. He was also a terrible captain. I mean, really terrible. Constantly running aground on the reef, even in broad daylight. The shipwright almost ran out of the wood for repairs. No, he was no good. One evening he left and never came back. So long! He shan't be missed by us. Now, what else can I do for you? I want to ask about the wider region. Certainly. Is there something in particular you wish to know more about? Okay, so this is where we learn about, like, the greater region. I'm going to skip over this, because this doesn't really seem too lore heavy. At least not off the hip. We'll come back to that. I should get back to fishing. That's exactly what I was about to say. Let's go. Let's go see if we can catch the fish we need for the fishmonger. It's not you. And you ain't worth the money anyways. I think it's a little further out. Are you a fucking shark? Am I able to catch you? Well, that is a shark, but no, I can't catch the shark. Man. That's more resources. Okay, it's looking like I'm gonna have to actually explore beyond this little, you know, part of the waters here. No, I'm looking for a very specific fish right this second. No. I don't think you're it either, but... Nope. Come on, I'm looking for the shallows. Am I able to actually get through here? I'm actually curious. You are not what I need, which is unfortunate. I don't think you're what I need either, but at the same point, let's get some of you. Nope. Nope, I don't need you. Okay. I will come back to that. You are not what I need. I think you are what I need. You're not what I need. God damn it, give me what I need. Why are you glowy? The stone hums quietly, sending ripples through the air around it. Faint shapes dance upon its surface, vanishing before your eyes can focus on them. Place your hands on the stone. The cold stone does not respond to your touch. Okay, so I get the feeling I'm gonna have to get a thing, so you do respond to my touch. That almost... You know, if I was actually married or any fucking crap like that, I would say that'd be like me going to get a marital aid, but that's beyond the point. Move you there, move you down here. I can park you in like that. Man, you're parked in like sardines, goddamn. I don't think at the moment I'm going to have room for another one. Mainly because of me having this rod right now. I mean, I can fit another one. They're worth money, I can fit another one. What the hell? A shard ray? The stone skin of this ray is molded around a black crystal shard. The rock fragments articulate and grind together. Did I just fish a fucking mutant? I think I just fished a fucking mutant. Though I know, I can't fit another one, so I'm gonna have to shove off there. So is that kind of like when they first discovered the mutant fish in Springfield? Because, yeah, no. I don't know about you, I'd be a little concerned if I saw a fish that had rocks growing out of it. I mean, unless it's common to the species, it might be for that. Though, my RPG skills are telling me with that being a purple find, that is not natural. Barb deal, another purple find. I'm getting the feeling you're going to be giving me some money. Which I am not complaining about. And I am full up on space. Let's bring it back. Ooh, and man, that darkness does creep up on you. And that fog ain't nothing to fuck with. I can see the rocks. Gonna do a very, very long turn back in. And we plant it. Just peck it on the cheek. There you go. What is it today? You hand the grotesque fish to the fishmonger. He grins, raising the fish up to his face before inhaling a deep, stuttering breath. What, is that an aphrodisiac for you? Huh. I don't know about everybody else, but I don't exactly think I would find the smell of a rotting fish very arousing. Ugh. Now this is the sort of specimen to liven up my day. I wonder. He runs his fingers firmly along the length of the fish, as though feeling for something. He pushes from one side of its stomach, and a small shape can be seen against the bulging scales. He slices the fish open. From its stomach, he pulls a small piece of fabric and spreads it on the counter. It's a delicately patterned handkerchief. Well, I've never seen that before in all my days. I'll give you this thing, and I'll pay you for the fish too, of course. It's not the first corrupted fish I've seen in these parts, so I'm sure you'll find more before too long. I'll pay you well if you find any more. Do you wanna enlighten me to what you mean by corrupted fish? I'm sorry, you gave me lore. I want to know more about the lore. That's the whole point here.
Tell me your secrets.
Alright, fine, I'll sell for selling the fish. Now, what the hell is the handkerchief for? A once beautiful handkerchief drawn from the insides of a grotesque fish, patterned with a delicate crimson thread. I'm getting the feeling I'm just going to put that in the storage and it will come in handy later. Noted. But selling off that stingray. Ooh, we have got money. And money is gonna go places. A man is looking at you through your cabin window. His face is mostly in shadow.
I know what you took to the fishmonger. And I'll be clear. I know he extracted an artifact from it. I need to inspect it. But not here. Meet me on Blackstone Isles. Out of this bay and cut south. I have a business proposition that you'll want to hear.
I'll be waiting. Yeah, I don't know if I'd exactly want that dude knocking on my windows or doors. That interaction would be enough to pucker my butt cheeks. Okay, but We still have to finish up that quest. Gonna be a minute on that. Well, shit. I just heard my phone going off. Don't know where the fuck that landed. Oh, it fell out of my pocket. That's why. Oh, weather update. I don't give a shit. I'm not really doing much tomorrow anyways. Ugh. Oh shit, I stole the fish. Well, I can't really do much here until I get more spaces, so I'm gonna let that be what it is. I wasn't done with you, you squirrely bastard. Take the fish. I'll take the money. Okay, but we have finished a book. And it gave us 10% chance to not reduce fish stocks when catching a fish with a rod. Let's get going on the correct engine operation then, because, yeah, we're gonna want to be able to haul ass like a trailer. I mean, I haven't exactly gone out of my way to paint, you know, flames on the side of this thing yet, but we all know that painting flames on the side of anything makes it go faster. At least that's what the kid in me is telling. Okay, so we need to go over yonder. So we're gonna want to hang a right out of here and then just go straight south. How big is this map? Doesn't look too terribly big, but it looks big enough. Alright, well, let's snooze for now. And hey, maybe we can see about finding the fish we need on that island. It might be a little easier. The mayor.
Fisherman!
Fisherman? Roll with it.
Fisherman! Have you run into a photographer on your travels? She docked here a few days ago for supplies. I suggested that she take some pictures of the town for promotional purposes, but she didn't seem too interested. She mentioned she was heading south. Perhaps you should introduce yourself.
Excuse you, Mr. Lightning Bolt. Stay over there. Well, I mean, I'm going south anyways to meet a creepy dude about something. I don't know why he's so interested in this handkerchief, but, as long as he ain't fucking sniffing it erotically in front of me, I really don't care about his purposes. Get it off my inventory. Is this where I dock? Doesn't quite look where I dock. It's where I dock. Okay. Blackstone Isle. There's two places, a workshop and a ruined mansion. Oh boy. Am I about to get murdered? Going into a ruined mansion on a island where the only way off is by boat, and while we have a boat, if something were to happen to said boat, I don't know, man. This seems pretty fucking sketchy to me. The man is standing in a doorway, watching you approach. He's holding an old book in one hand. Not yet. Wake up. He's holding an old book in one hand. It's bound in crimson with silver ribbon.
You came.
Good.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am a collector of many things, art and artifacts, treasures and truths, and curious... No. That was dyslexic. And curios that occupy the periphery? Yeah, periphery. And curios that occupy the periphery of desire. And you have something for me. You give the handkerchief to the collector. He holds it up to the flickering light and studies it. These patterns are unmistakable. Even after all this time, this handkerchief comes from an old ship I've been searching for. It sank many years ago. It carried items of great importance. As you can imagine, retrieving them is proving to be challenging. That's where you come in. My proposition is this. I will outfit your vessel with equipment that will let you dredge the wrecks and dark depths. Find me these lost relics, and I will reward you in ways beyond all imagining. You need not give up your fishing career. I'll merely need a few hours with your vessel to make the necessary alterations. What do you say?
I mean, I believe that means I will be getting the equipment needed to get more materials for the upgrades. This seems like a win-win. The I help you, you help me scenario. I'm not exactly against that approach.
An excellent decision. I'll prepare the equipment immediately. The relics we're looking for are a ring, a necklace, a watch, and a music box and key. I would encourage you to ask around the towns about shipwrecks or other strange occurrences. Anything that might be worth investigating. Return when you have something.
Okay. Well, we didn't die. That's the good news. Well, it's not the only good news. It's definitely a highlight, though. Let's take a look at the workshop quick. The workshop looks as though it hasn't been used in decades. Go inside. You enter, taking a moment to let your eyes adjust to the dim light. You find some horrifying creations amongst the detritus? Been a while since I've seen that word. An arterial engine. I'm sorry, what? Arterial engine. The bony blades of this grotesque engine are driven by a pulsing heart. It beats in time with your own? Of course I'm taking it, but what the fuck? Am I unable to take it? You can return to these later. Do I put it in storage? Oh. I now have a boat engine that beats to the rhythm of my heart. I am confused. Sign of ruin. A symbol of the deep is carved into this small talisman. It's sure to draw the attention of those attuned to it. I don't know if I want the attention. I'm gonna do it anyways, though. I mean, why not? Alright, but I'm going to leave this one off here. The plot thickens. I'm not against it. I actually really like this so far. I'm kind of curious about what this collector is really looking to do with those artifacts and what they actually do for us. That was kind of like the foot in the door for the plot. I want to know what's going to come next. I hope you do too. So thank you all so much for watching Dredge. If you've been enjoying what you've been seeing so far with it, don't be afraid to leave a like on any of the videos. If you want to see more, all you have to do is subscribe. If there's anything you want to tell me down in that comment section below, by all means, I'll be keeping my eyes peeled. And if you are chomping at the bit, trying to figure out when the next episode is going to drop, even before I get a chance to drop it, all you've got to do is click that little bell. It will tell you everything you need to know. That being said, I am Base637, reminding you all to stay current out there, everybody.